If you're interested in Nei Qi Gong, if you've been looking on the website, if you're following my social medias, you may be thinking about starting out with Nei Qi Gong. I want to clarify one very important thing. This thing is not a product on the web, which I mean is not like a video course that you buy and the owner runs away in remote islands. This is a possibility to use technology to start the path of Nei Qi Gong at distance. Why I say this? Because there are 6 basic practices, 6 advanced practices. All the basic practices can be done online. I've seen this, I've done this for a while now. My students are super happy after they do the class. They even reply, they leave a comment and they say that they almost feel that we are in the same room. I don't know if it is due to me that I'm very empathic and we are super focused during the class. I don't know why, but that's the situation basically. So the possibility of learning online means that you don't have to travel to meet me in person. Right now I'm in Italy, for instance. I've been living here for 1 year and a half, back home. You don't have to come every once in a while to learn the next practice, wasting time, money and everything. And we can really take advantage of technology to learn together and to be followed by a teacher. In this case, I am the teacher, and work together at distance. My students, the people who call me when they are interested in learning, even if they just want some information, we do a video call. We have this great tool right now. We'll be stupid on doing that. And I like to create human connection. I like to know the person who's starting out. I like to follow up with the person in the sense that my students, they can send me a WhatsApp at any time. My students know about this, they can comment if they want. They can verify what I'm saying, or they send emails if I have some old school guys, and I do. But truly it's a possibility of no wasting money and lots of time for practices that can be done online. And if you doubt the possibility about learning online properly, as some people do, which is quite respectable, well, I can tell you that I use a big GoPro where you can see my whole body. I have a lavalier microphone. You learn during the class. You have study material afterwards. You can call me at any time, preferably not at night, to talk about your practice. So it's truly a way to use technology just to take advantage of it. We have it. We use it in the right way. It's just a tool at the end of the day. So if you are interested in Nei Qi Gong, if you've been thinking, if you're receiving my emails because maybe you're signing up for the basic exercises that I give on my website, you're still kind of doubting, let's talk about this if you want. You can call me on my WhatsApp, you find it on my website. We can do a video call, a phone call, whatever you prefer. I prefer video call because we can see face to face, we can understand each other a bit better. You can get to know me, I can get to know you. So this is it pretty much. It's not something that you buy the class and whatever. No, you become part of the school. You become part of the school, which is the Nei Qi Gong Fu school created by Shifu Costantino Valente. I'm an instructor of this school. I work together with Shifu to teach the advanced programs as translator in English and Spanish. I'm actually one of the few people who's doing this, and probably the only one who's putting lots of effort in spreading awareness about this thing on the web and running advertisement and building a website, all those things that we have to do nowadays. I'm doing all those things. So it's truly a possibility to become part of the school at a distance, to learn all the basic practices, which take about 2 years if you follow the right path. Let's say the first practice lasts 3 months, and then after 3 months you can learn the second one, 3 months third one, and then we follow like this. And then we extend a little bit the time for certain practices, but let's say in 2 years you can pretty much finish all the basic practices. At that stage we need to meet in person, because there's going to be like a little initiation where you will be accepted as part of the inner school. And for the advanced practices, they are transferred in the old traditional way from years to years. So that's the only way to do it. But luckily, the time of practice extends. So we have practices in the advanced programs that you have to do for 1 year every day. If you're serious about this, if you really want to get to certain results, 40 minutes, 50 minutes per day, it doesn't take that long. This is the amazing thing about Nei Qi Gong. So at that stage you need to come, actually we need to meet in person. But for now, if you're really thinking about starting out with Nei Qi Gong, you are fascinated, you are attracted about it, you see the amazing results it can bring, and you don't see the amazing results that you cannot see, because actually certain things are more important that happen internally or externally, let's say, that those Qi manifestations. At least this is my opinion. But if you're thinking about this, you're doubting, or you don't believe that it's possible to learn online, or if you want to just talk with me and see if we kind of like each other, if we are on the right page, well, this is an opportunity. I'm recording this message actually to clarify this. It's not a product on the web, even though it uses all the, let's say, marketing possibilities of the web, which means running Facebook advertisement, email list. So you sign up, you receive the basic exercises and then informative material, all those things that pretty much nowadays are amazing, I think, because you can live as myself pretty much almost in isolation, and I can still help people and do what I love and get paid for what I love doing, and helping to change people's life. Even though I say this all the time, I'm not a guru, I'm not a master who does miracle. I'm a teacher and instructor, which means you have to do the work. I can make the effort of giving you the practice in the best way that I can, in the way that I learned, and be responsible towards my students, which is you in this case, or possibly you. On the other hand, I expect the people to be respectful and to have that kind of right relationship between student and teacher, So that's my work, just being respectful, passing tools that can really transform your life in a way that you cannot imagine, if you apply them in the right way, if you have the right attitude. For me, and in my life, they brought miracles and things I never thought were possible, and they just stopped all the inner conflict and research and things and spirituality and next experience. For me, it was like that. I cannot sure it's gonna be like that for you, because it depends from your attitude, really, from your interest to be totally free from your mind, your body, to really achieve or get or understand or experience that truly freedom that is at the base of our essence. So I invite you to drop a message if you're thinking about this. You were like, oh, it's interesting, but next day, I invite you to drop a message. I don't charge to having a call together.